Hey, Karen. Hey, crazy bug lady. How's everyone doing? I got all 4 of the Elite 8 games right. 4 number 1 teams in the Final 4. I don't try to, Karen. I just happen to have a lot of views that a lot of people don't like that watch my streams. Hey, Nita. Well, I don't think it will. Hey, Willie. If it does, I might, but I don't think it will. Nothing much, just on that 10,000 follower grind, you know, 1,800 more. Even though it says, on the thing it says 10,000 real followers. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but sure. You mean like that? The goal right now is 10,000. Start to get video gifts, and then people can gift me my videos too. I'm going to become the most successful TikToker ever. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to become the world's most famous TikToker. No, probably not. Hey, Angel Food. I'm going to become the world's most successful beggar. The gifts are just gifts. People spend coins, and then you get diamonds for those gifts, and then those diamonds get turned into money. It's like bits on Twitch, or super chats on YouTube, or felonies on Kick. The likes push your channel on people's For You pages. Hey, Deb. Thank you, Rhonda. No, the main thing is gifts. The main thing on TikTok is gifts. That's how majority of people make most of the money that they make on here is gifts. I mean, you can make a pretty good amount of money on gifts. Like, gifts get converted into diamonds at the end of your streams. And then those diamonds, once a week, get turned into money on Wednesday, and they get deposited into your... I mean, on Sunday at midnight, they get turned into money, and then it gets processed on Wednesday, and then you get paid to your PayPal. TikTok isn't going anywhere. I mean, it just has to be an active TikTok. It has to be an active PayPal account. That's it. It's pretty easy. You just stream, people give you gifts, and then you get paid for those gifts. That's it. It's the best. Thank you, Willy Wonka. No, it has to be PayPal. I don't know, right now I'm probably making about 100 a week. Nah. I mean, I was making like $350 a week, $400 a week. I don't know what happened. Thank you, Willy Wonka. No, you know what's pathic? Not being able to spell the word pathetic. I've been pretty good. I'm doing pretty decent. Hey, Tina. Thank you, Willy Wonka. You too. Jacob Anderson sent a universe to Kimmy. Is that Raleigh Ritchie, Jacob Anderson? My name's Jacob Richardson, aka Raleigh Ritchie. And the show is Guest Quotes. That Game of Thrones, Jacob Anderson? I eat diamonds. It went down a little bit. Still is though. Streaming is not begging. Like, I'm not the only streamer on TikTok. Stars of Rain. Hey, Stars of Rain. Other than blocking you. And blocking this dude. Content doesn't have to be educational. Have you seen the Kardashians? Have you seen Logan Paul? Have you seen literally any of the streamers on TikTok? Thanks for the rose. TikTok is not an educational platform. It's so funny, like, I saw a post earlier from a politician talking about how they're fighting to save TikTok. All the comments are just crybabies talking about how they get violations on their videos, so they want TikTok to get shut down. I'm finally starting to realize what it is, why people are coming into my chat and starting to talk crap. It's because their videos, their content, their comments are getting removed for violations, and they're getting pissed off and they're taking it out on everybody else. Hey, Faith. People just don't know how to obey the rules on TikTok. You know how long it's been since I've had a violation on TikTok? Thank you, Avi. No, I don't. And you can tell it's not going to get shut down again by how mad people are getting. Nobody else really thinks it's going to get shut down either. That's why everybody's getting mad. Everybody's like, well, TikTok sucks now anyway, it should get shut down. And it's like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Just because you guys don't know how to obey the rules on TikTok doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with TikTok. Stop using profanity in your comments and maybe they won't get taken off. I don't know. Maybe obey the rules and the terms of service on TikTok, and maybe your comments and your videos won't get taken down. Just a suggestion. It's like all the people that went to Red Band or whatever it was, and kept getting their streams and stuff shut down because they were violating the rules. Thank you, Faith. It's like, well, you're streaming on a Chinese platform. They're a lot stricter on their rules, just like this app should be. Hey, Strawberry. They should be more strict. If you don't know how to follow the rules on a social media app, then your stuff should get taken down. Hey, Trisha. Yep, and that's why I don't get violations, because I don't. Thank you, Abby. Asking for gifts is not against the rules. Look, TikTok literally tells you to ask people for gifts. It does not say no asking for gifts. It literally tells you to ask people for gifts. What does that say? Right there at the bottom of the screen. What does that say? Can you read? It says, encourage your viewers to help. Hey, Soaps. Because I want them to be. And until TikTok gives me a violation for having them there, I'm going to keep them there. If TikTok doesn't want me to have them there, then they can give me a violation and I'll take them down. Hey, Allie. I ate corn on the cob with a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I knew my backup battery wasn't charged as much as I thought. Well, I guess I can't eat corn on the cob now, because Jen ate my vacuum cleaner. I haven't only haters. All my haters will become my waiters when I sit down at the table of success. That's what Adam said, the mayor of New York. You guys know the song "I Run New York" by the Lonely Island? That's an awesome song. I run New York. One of the lines in the song is like, at night I dress in armor and go into the sewers and battle giant fire-breathing rats. If I quit, who the fuck would do that? It's really funny. It's like, I run in the marathon, plus I organize it, so I double run the marathon. It's a good song. Because everybody knows what it pays. It's It's not a secret. Everybody knows what TikTok pays. It's not a secret. That's not how you spell new. You must be new, because that's not how you spell new. Yeah, Chicago is beautiful, especially the area right around Sheffield Avenue. Thank you for the corn. Wrigley Field, baby. Chicago Cubs all day. The left field in Wrigley Field is outside of Sheffield Avenue. I wish I lived on Sheffield Avenue. That'd be nice. Like right across the street from Wrigley Field. Thank you, Mariana. I figure being right across the street from the ballpark, I figure it's probably expensive. Wow, do you want to try that again, Janessa? None of those words are spelled right, except for stadium. God, your guys' spelling is atrocious. I have never seen worse spelling in my entire life. It's actually amazing. Amizen-Z. Amaizing. Just get the first letter and the last letter right, and then put literally any other letters in the middle. APIZGTFNG. That's how you spell amazing, right? I got the first and last letters right. Hey, Katie. No, but I think you owe it to your brain to learn how to spell. Especially whenever you're on a device that has a dictionary on it. A free dictionary. That's not how you spell misspelled. You misspelled. Would I rather a hug from Eggman or Shadow? Well, Shadow wouldn't care, and Eggman would probably put a bomb on my back. Shadow would just be like, yeah, whatever, man. Thank you, little boy. Thank you for the lightning. I'm going to become the Flash now. Sonic X. That's not how you spell misspelled. IT. Jen. That's not how you spell it. I'm telling you, it's IT. I'm telling them that's not how you spell it. And I'm spelling it. That's not how you spell it. These people are typing the word misspelled. I'm telling them that's not how you spell it. And then they're telling me to spell it, and I'm saying IT, and they're not getting it because they have no brain cells. You spell it IT. But that's not how you spell it. Thank you, little boy. It's hilarious. Yeah, that's great, Foxy Lady, that you can spell those words, but I'm telling you, that's not how you spell it. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. You tell somebody that they misspelled something, and then whenever they tell you to spell it, you say IT. Whenever somebody spells something, you say that's not how you spell it, and then whenever they tell you to spell it, you say IT. Or whenever somebody types a word, you say, that's not how you spell that. It's like one of those stupid videos that people make on TikTok all the time about, like, where you just, like, it's just like a wordplay joke, just to, like, make somebody mad. Like, how do you spell the word candy with 2 letters? Somebody has to have seen this. Somebody has to know this one. How do you spell the word candy with 2 letters? None of you are right so far. I mean, it's pretty obvious when you spell it out, Jen. It's CY. Because the word candy is C and Y. Do you get it? No, Gen 1. It's not favoritism, it's nepotism because she's my sister. Jen's my sister, so it's not favoritism, it's nepotism. But she did win, she did say it first. She's my aunt because she's always bugging people on TikTok. Oh boy. Yep, and the grand prize is, drum roll, nothing. Nobody wins anything. I win. The prize is mine. Jen wins, and the prize is nothing. The prize is getting to watch my awesome stream. Isn't there a race where, I remember there used to be a race, the Brickyard 500 or something, where somebody used to win a brick? People would get out of their cars. They would go to the start-finish line, and they would kiss a brick on the ground. That's so gross. It was steak and mashed potatoes. But yeah, the winner of the Brickyard 500 used to win a gold brick. It was like a regular construction brick, coated in gold, with their name on it and stuff. It was really weird. Like a brick that you build a house with. It was like a gold-coated brick. The Pepsi 500, people used to win like a year's supply of Pepsi. I don't think people realize that NASCAR winners win some really weird prizes when they win races. Thank you, Winston. Like, whatever the race is sponsored by, that's what they win. People win Rolexes, people win cars, people win gold-coated bricks, people win lifetime supplies of Pepsi, people win year supplies of Doritos, all kinds of stuff. The Daytona 500, I think you win a brand new car, like a brand new Corvette or something. Thank you, Winston. They win a guitar, a gold guitar, yeah. It's like basically unplayable, but it's a gold guitar. You can brag about it, I guess. Thank you, Pancake. It's like, congratulations, you won an unplayable instrument. Now what are you going to do? I'm going to brag to everybody that I have an unplayable instrument. Hell no. You think Florida's going to beat Duke? Like, do you know, like, do you guys understand what a gold guitar is? I don't understand why people waste money on that. You cannot play a gold guitar. Because the sound has to be acoustic. It has to bounce off of the wood on the inside of the guitar. And gold doesn't reverb sound, so you can't play a gold guitar. I'm surprised Kyle Busch didn't bust his guitar over Denny Hamlin's head or something. I like Kyle Busch, but that man has some anger issues. Thank you, Jen. That's funny. That is funny. What kind of music do you play with a gold guitar? Heavy metal? That's funny. That's the joke of the day. TikTok's never shutting down. It's going to be here forever. And I'm going to become the world's most famous TikToker. There, I'm going to pin that comment because that's funny. I want to work for NASCAR. Everybody's back. Everybody's back on the channel. Isn't it such a happy, lovely place that we have here? You're going to become a brain surgeon so you can figure out why yours doesn't work right? Hey, Sheila. You know, like, I have heard that, I've heard before that you would be surprised by how dirty the NASCAR teams are. Like, cleaning up after the NASCAR teams is a harder job than cleaning up after the fans. Like, it takes longer to clean up each of the pit stalls after the race than it does to clean the entire stands. Thank you, Winston. That's what I heard. I heard that the NASCAR teams are filthy people. Because they have parties and stuff after the races. Like, all of the trailers and stuff line up on the infield after the race is over that night, and they have, like, giant parties and stuff. They have porta potties and stuff. Like, people get into fist fights and everything else. Like, people have said that, like, the infield of a racing track the night after a race looks like a festival, like a rock festival. Like, there are, like, thousands and thousands of empty beer bottles and empty beer cans and chip bags and candy wrappers and everything else littered all over the infield. That it takes, like, days, full days for people to come in and clean up the racetrack after the NASCAR drivers leave. My favorite NASCAR driver is Kyle Busch. Yeah, Kyle Busch. I was thinking about it for a second, and I was like, it used to be Greg Biffle. Now it's Kyle Busch. And I was like, does Greg Biffle still race? No, he doesn't. It was Greg Biffle, and then it was Jimmy Johnson, and now it's Kyle Busch. I like Kyle Busch's attitude. I think he's funny. I remember one time, like, he got wrecked in a race, and he pulled his car off to the side of the road, and he got out of his car, and he threw his helmet at the other driver. That was funny. I think that was Kyle Busch that did that. He wrecks people, like, all the time. It's really funny. My favorite thing that I've ever seen in NASCAR was a couple years ago. There was a driver who had to finish in, like, a certain position in order to get into the playoffs. And he went against the wall and just, like, pushed his gas pedal in all the way and just, like, rode the wall the entire way up the last bit of the track. That was awesome. Austin Dillon. I remember the guy, and I told him, that doesn't sound familiar. That name doesn't sound familiar. Hold on. It was Ross Chastain. Look it up. Get on YouTube and look up Ross Chastain wall ride. It is the funniest thing that has ever happened in NASCAR. I don't know why, but one of my favorite NASCARs is like probably Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt had my favorite NASCAR. The number 3 car. It's an iconic car. It almost looked like a Trans Am. It was really cool. Dale Earnhardt is the best NASCAR driver ever. Dale Jr. was pretty good too. It's sad what happened to Dale Jr. You guys know why he retired, right? I didn't know until like a year ago. But you guys know why Dale Earnhardt Jr. retired, right? It's really sad. I didn't even know that it was that bad in NASCAR, but apparently it is. Like, apparently people get like dozens of concussions in their career driving NASCARs. Like the whole Hans device thing that's supposed to protect your head. Apparently it doesn't. And apparently a lot of drivers are furious about it. And ever since Dale Jr. retired, apparently a lot of people have been protesting the Hans device, telling NASCAR that they need to make it safer. Because Dale Jr. said that in the course of his career, he had like 15 concussions. And that's why he's retired now. Like, he would get wrecked on like Friday afternoon during practice. He would get a concussion. He'd be throwing up the entire weekend. He'd tell the NASCAR commission that he couldn't race that weekend and try to get a pass and not have to race and not get penalized for it. And the NASCAR team would evaluate him and everything and just be like, no, you're good. So then he'd have to race on Sunday with a concussion, and then he'd get wrecked again and get 2 concussions in the same weekend. Like, and he said that happened multiple times. And then, like, he'd spend the entire weekend in his hotel room throwing up and being dizzy and sick. And then he'd turn around the next weekend and do the same thing. Like, when you're going 150 miles an hour and you hit somebody, like, that does some serious damage. Like, it doesn't even look like you barely bump each other and it gives you a concussion. He said that on a good week, probably half the drivers in the race get concussions. That they sit around all week and talk about it and how bad they feel and how bad of the headaches they have and stuff. And the NASCAR commission just keeps on telling them to take more medication. It's like, well, if you feel off, just take more medicine. So, like, they would just, like, be taking, I think it's Suboxone every day during the racing season. And then that stuff makes you sick. It's a bad environment to be in. Like, Dale Jr. needs to, like, write a book or make a documentary and talk about all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes in NASCAR, because it's not a good thing. NASCAR is a bad sport who does not give a crap about their drivers. I mean, the drivers make them millions of dollars. Everyone keeps saying, well, like, they should just be glad that they have a spot in a sport where they make millions of dollars. No. They make the money. The drivers make the money. Like, you got it all backwards. The drivers aren't lucky to be driving in a sport making millions of dollars, because the drivers are the ones making the money. It's like how in the NFL, they talk about the different rules and stuff, and people complain that they can't do celebrations and stuff like they want, and it's like, well, you're a professional athlete in a sport making millions of dollars. What, do you think the sport would still make money without football players? I mean, for real. Who do you think are the ones making the money? Not the owners. It's the people on the field making the money. Without players, the teams wouldn't make money. There wouldn't be a sport without the players. I mean, that's stupid to say, but it's true. You know, I've looked that up before, because I've actually been very curious on this thought. You know how, like, you see a lot more Bud Light commercials, and it seems like a lot more people enjoy Bud Light. Budweiser actually pays way more money. Way more money. That's why Dale Earnhardt Jr. had Budweiser on the side of his car instead of Bud Light. It's weird. Because it doesn't seem like anybody drinks regular Budweiser. But they pay way more for sponsorships. The World Cup doesn't advertise as Bud Light, they advertise as Budweiser. Even though Bud Light is a separate company.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, you got any cigarettes for sale, dude? You got any cigarettes for sale? Alright, thank you.
Do I like drink Alien? What? Do I like drink Alien? No, I only drink Cerveza Cristal. Did you guys see the commercials where Cerveza Cristal was editing its drinks into into movies and stuff? Like when Obi-Wan Kenobi goes to give Luke his lightsaber, he reaches into the thing and he pulls out a Cerveza Cristal, and it's like, Cerveza Cristal. It's really funny. Yeah, I didn't let my phone charge long enough. Probably about 7:30, I'm going to have to get off of here in about a half an hour. My phone's not going to last very longer much. How many people have followed me so far? Anybody? 8,128 followers. We need 1,872. 1,872 followers. What's up, Winston? About the sad, tragic tale of Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Yeah, I know. It's sad. I wish he was still racing. I love Dale Jr. It would have been cool if he raced until he was like 70, like Cale Yarborough. Thank you, Heatheroo. As long as we can all share the same NASCAR opinion, and that is that Danica Patrick is the worst NASCAR driver to ever live. Richard Petty's awesome. Well, here's a heads up too. Cerveza Cristal. $437,291. It's my friend. The jellyfish is my friend. The jellyfish is my only friend. The jellyfish is my only friend. I guess I'm not going to be able to go to the Social Security office tomorrow like I wanted to. I guess I'm going to have to call and make a freaking appointment. Because somebody broke the news to me tonight that, like, it may say on the phone and stuff that you can come in, but you can't. It doesn't matter how many people are there. You can't go to the Social Security office here without an appointment. So I'm going to call tomorrow morning and find out. Cerveza Cristal. Do you really not have anything better to do than to share spam? Well, I'm going to help you out. Conrad Peabody. That's a character from a cartoon, isn't it? Mr. Peabody? Is that what it's called? The show with the dog? Mr. Peabody. Cerveza Cristal. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down for a second while I hit this shit, man. You guys can't see me. Even though it's something that's sold at like almost every single store. People on TikTok can't see me smoking a cigarette. It's illegal. It's not going to. It's not going to. Hate to burst your bubble. I know you guys all want to see my aspiring career come to a crashing end, but it's not going to happen. Hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you, but it's just a lonely star. You try to bring me down, but your level isn't good enough. You always do as you believe, so gonna follow suit and take a seat and watch you fall apart. Cause in the end, what are you without me? I'll slow this down cause I know that you can't keep up. No, baby, I know. From the start, I might be proud, but at least I'm proud of something. I'm taking pride in becoming nothing. You keep me on the edge of my seat. I bite my tongue so you don't hear me. Take every one of you with me. Can't have the ones who take me. I'm married to the music. It's better off or worse. Do you guys know who You Me at 6 is? Or Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon? Whatever, TikTok. It's Bite My Tongue by You Me at 6. It's You Me at 6 featuring Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon. Ollie Sykes is amazing. You Me at 6 is awesome. Bring Me the Horizon's awesome. As I Lay Dying is awesome. Falling in Reverse. Between the Buried and Me. All That Remains. Hinder, Theory of a Dead Man. Cannibal Corpse. Mastodon. Sleeping with Sirens. Pierce the Veil. We Came as Romans. Hellstorm. Just naming bands. I'm just gonna sit here and name all the bands that I like. Black Veil Brides. Hawthorne Heights. We the Kings. That's awesome. I met We Came as Romans, and they gave me a free CD and a signed T-shirt with all of their autographs on it. They're an awesome band. You've never heard of any of those bands? Really? You've never heard of All That Remains? You've never heard of Falling in Reverse or the Black Veil Brides or Fall Out Boy? She went to dance like Uma Thurman, bury me till I confess. She wants to dance like Uma Thurman, and I can't get you out of my head. The stench of summer sex, and CK eternity, oh hell yeah. Divide me down as small as I can be. Put your bubble venom in me. I can move now, dance, I can work a miracle. Oh, keep me like an earth. Nothing but death do us part. Or my songs know what you do in the dark. So light me up, light me up, I'm on fire. You don't know that song? Or dance. Or thanks for the memories. Yeah, I know Linkin Park. I think everybody knows Linkin Park. I haven't really listened to Linkin Park a lot since Chester died, though. Do you know who the Executioners are? Or Fort Minor? That song, Remember the Name. 10% pleasure, pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Mike, he doesn't need his name up in lights. He just wants to be heard, with the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him. He knows the code. It's not about the salary. It's all about reality and making some noise. Mike Chioda. It's basically like a Glaze song about how great the members of Fort Minor are, and it goes through each member of the band and talks about like their careers and stuff. It's a good song. And then there's that song by the Executioners called It's Going Down. It's Going Down. It's got one of the guys from Static X in it. It's got a couple of guys from Fort Minor in it. It's got the entire band from the Executioners in it. It's Mike Chioda, and then the DJ from Linkin Park. A couple of the guys from Fort Minor. The guy that puts the glue in his hair from Static X. It's like a compilation of like 4 different bands. And the song's called It's Going Down. It's a really good song. It's like one of my favorite songs ever. If you haven't heard it, you should look it up. And you should also give me a hat and glasses. Or a hat and mustache. I just noticed your name is Jenny Jones. I don't know how I didn't catch that earlier. Like the talk show host. I don't know. I just remember a lot. I just have a good memory. Like, I remember every single thing that has pretty much ever happened to me in my entire life. I used to have a friend in school named Jenny. She spelled her name the same way that you do yours. Also, I was just talking about it the other day. I was like, I don't understand, like, a lot of people, like, will, like, name their kids stuff like that, and I know that it's not your fault, so I'm not making fun of your name or anything, but, a lot of people name their kids stuff like that, and, like, as a parent, it's just so, I mean, it's just a weird thing to, like, do the whole, like, naming your kid something with the same letters as, like, their start and last name. Like Jimmy Johnson, or Johnny Johnson, or Tommy Thompson. When I was growing up, it was a very, very popular thing to do. Like, people did it all the time. Henry Harrison, Jesse Johnson, Jake Johnson. Gene. George. No, I think that's something people just said. I don't think that that's actually true. It's just one of those things that a lot of people spread around as a rumor. Hold on. Foreman has a daughter named Leola. He does have one daughter named Georgina, but his daughters' names are Leola, Mitchie, and Natalie. So no, his daughters' names are not George. Yeah, I remember there was a joke about one of the Kardashians' names, and on Stephen Colbert, where he was talking about because the Kardashians named their kid something because Kaching was too on the nose. It had to be a name with the letter K, and Kaching was too on the nose. KT. Doki Doki got another universe. Good job, Doki Doki. I hope you use that money from those 50 universes you've gotten today. Well, some people get so many, I don't understand how. Because, I mean, even if you want to give somebody that many universes, like, that's a lot of money to lose. You spend, like, $5,000 to get somebody, like, $2,500. Oh, no, I didn't get that. Somebody else did. I sat and watched Ash Trevino get like 20 universes the other day. You're not asking anything. You're just complaining that I'm not answering you.
Hey. Oh my God.
And then you posted another comment and you still didn't ask anything. See, there's another comment, and you still didn't ask anything. I lost my job, and now I'm living in a homeless shelter. That's all there is to it. If you can't afford a place to go, and you don't have anybody to go stay with, you end up homeless. I was gonna freaking go out tomorrow, and I was gonna try to go to the EBT place, and I was gonna try to go to the Social Security office, but I got both of those plans ruined, because apparently here, you have to make freaking appointments to go literally anywhere, so I gotta call both of those places tomorrow and make appointments. Where I'm from in West Virginia, you can just basically go anywhere and just walk in and people will see you. Apparently here it's not like that. Apparently here, if you want to go literally anywhere, you have to make appointments with literally everybody, because nobody takes walk-ins. Okay, hold on, give me a second. I was gonna wait, but hold on. I gotta go pee. Hold on. I'm gonna lag, but I'll be back. Social Security's gonna be a long time for an appointment. If they only do appointments, then why don't they schedule appointments online? I know nobody likes making phone calls. Why do they not just let people make appointments online? Like, I had somebody tell me that, like, they went into the Social Security office and there was literally, like, nobody in the building, and they still wouldn't let him be seen. Janet tutorial. What, to like teach you to be like Janet Jackson? I still can't believe the Cubs lost that freaking game today. We were up 6-2 and we lost 10-6. Or 11-6 or something. At least Judge hit another home run. The only jobs I've ever had have been like retail, like fast food, and I worked at Walmart, I worked at a gas station, customer service, retail, fast food, just basically anything that you can do while you're in school. Just basically anything you can do as a teenager. That's what I've been doing my whole life. I've always thought that like having like a standout username and something unique to you and your channel is like what would help you and your channel grow and everything. But since I've started, I have seen some people, especially people getting like TikTok universes and stuff, with the most mundane usernames I have ever seen in my entire life. Like some guy named Jacob just got a universe. No symbols or emojis or anything. His name's just Jacob. It's like, well, good for you, Jacob. Honestly, I kind of like it. Like, I wish I could get another job at a gas station. I talk about stuff I'm into all the time. Like, I was just talking about baseball. Hey, Sherry. Sports, video games, movies, TV shows. Just anything that people like. Hey, Mose, baby. I just named like 100 bands that I like. It is dark. It's dark and hell is hot. That's a reference that probably none of you will understand because I'm old. I'm 37. It's Dark and Hell is Hot is the name of a DMX album. You see, albums used to be these things that musicians made. Where, like, you would take songs and you would put them onto CDs. Well, see, CDs used to be these things. Have a good night, Karen. My favorite video game of all time is Borderlands 2. LimeWire. Yeah, see, back in the day, kids, people used to download music illegally. Nowadays, if you use LimeWire, like, I think the last time I used LimeWire was, like, 2013, 2014, and, like, suddenly, like, shut off our internet for it. I was like on there like downloading video games and movies and stuff, and they shut off our internet for using it. It's so weird. I say that I'm privileged, but my gift is my curse. I used to just download music, like, you just go on Google and type in the name of a song and then .mp4 download or .mp3 download, and then it would take you to like some weird website. Oh no, it wasn't LimeWire, it was Pirate Bay. The creator of Napster is still around, and he made something else really, really famous. Yeah, Pirate Bay is a torrent site. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? The creator of Napster? It was somebody really famous that was in the news recently, and I guarantee you all know who he is. It's the guy who made WikiLeaks, right? Julian Assange. Maybe I'm thinking that wrong. Hey, 4 cupcakes.
Hey, you hear me, boy?
You know, it sounds really good right now. 4 cupcakes. Over my head. We have cupcakes here in the vending machine. Chocolate cupcakes. Who still uses Yahoo? That's somebody in my comments that just joined the stream who has an @Yahoo username. No, I'm not going to stay on all night. I got to get off of here soon, as a matter of fact. My handle on CB was Candy Cane. That's another reference, because I'm old.
I'll be home anyway. You know.
Yeah, Joyride. Joyride's an awesome movie with Paul Walker. One of Paul Walker's most underrated movies. Joyride 2 was stupid. But the first Joyride with Paul Walker was awesome. I bet there was. There is a scary movie called Joyride.
The city and the entertainment spot.
The Joyride I'm talking about is a movie with Paul Walker where they get hunted down by a truck driver. The ending of that movie is confusing as crap. I still don't understand it. Where, like, at the end of the movie, he crashes through the ice truck, and then the guy has the watch on his wrist, the same as a truck driver or something. I don't understand. It's really weird. We have 8,200, no, 8,127 followers, 8,127. The driver's name was Candy Cane. No, it wasn't. The driver's name was,
put me in a position where I can do what I want, then I buy my house. You know what I mean?
Rusty Nail. I knew it was Nail something. Rusty Nail. And then they made a sequel about it that had nothing to do with the first movie. No, in Joyride, the truck driver's name was Rusty Nail, and Paul Walker and his girlfriend, they came up with the name Candy Cane. The girl said her name was Candy Cane. Lilo Sobieski. Yeah, Joyride 2 was awful. Yeah, Paul Walker. And then the other dude that was in that movie is a famous actor too. He was in a really famous movie. I'm trying to like picture his face in my head, and I can't remember what he was in. He was in like a super famous movie. Hold on. For some reason, I was looking up his filmography to see what he's been in that I remember him from, but I don't know. I can't find any movies that he was in that I'm like, oh yeah, I remember him from that. But I remember him being in a bunch of stuff. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Maybe it is only Joyride that I remember him from. Trying to stay on for as long as I can because the gifts end at midnight tonight, but like the views are super low and my battery is almost dead, and I don't know if I'm going to stay on much longer. I don't know. Got 2 hours and 12 minutes until lights out. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, Nita. I might be soon. I can stay on a little bit longer. Hey, Rhonda. Do the Krasinski grin. Or, not Krasinski. Shoot. I can't even remember who it is now. Paul Rudd. Where he always goes. I don't have Cash App or Zelle. I probably froze. I freeze all the time. It was steak and mashed potatoes. And cake. Steak and taters. That's pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm still here for now. Hey, Cheyenne. A new park at Universal Studios called Epic. Is it a Gears of War park? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, it's Mario Brothers. I thought it was Epic, like the company that makes Gears of Wars. A Gears of War theme park. Isn't that what everybody wants? A Gears of War theme park. I'm surprised they don't have like a Call of Duty theme park. Play like laser tag or something, or paintball, and like a real life real life Call of Duty map. Oh, I know, and I want to go there. I watch videos of it all the time. People upload videos like of interactions at like the stores and stuff at the Harry Potter park. It's really, really cool. Like the staff and everything that work there is awesome. Like there's a bunch of videos on YouTube. You should look them up. They're really good. There's a really famous one of this girl who goes in with a replica of the book that Dobby gets the sock in, and she gives it to the clerk with the sock in it, and he opens it up, and he's like, "What is this?" She's like, "It's a sock. Dobby's free now." He's like, "I don't want your dirty sock. Here, take it back." She's like, "No, you're supposed to take it as a gift. It means you're free. Dobby's free." And they kept going back and forth. It was really cute. And there's a bunch of videos like that of where, like, the clerks are just, like, really sassy towards the guests and everything. And it's really funny. One of the things you should look up too is look up voice impersonators meeting the Disney characters at Disneyland. Those are really good too. The people who do the Disney characters at Disneyland are really, really good at it. There's one video where the guy challenged Gaston to a push-up contest. It's really funny. Because Gaston just started doing, like, one-handed push-ups. But he was just, like, laying on his side at one point, and then the guy was trying his hardest to do more push-ups, and then whenever he looked over, he just like jumped up and started doing them again, and he was like, "I saw you. You weren't even doing push-ups." And he's like, "Yeah, I was. Everybody was watching." Like, there's videos where, like, the impersonator will do, like, Donald Duck, and he'll be like, I don't know who you are because I'm Donald Duck. And then he'd start doing the Donald Duck impression, and then the guy would just be like, and he'd start like running around in a circle, and then he's like, it's okay, you're Donald Duck again now. He's like, see, I'm a normal person now. I'm not Donald Duck anymore. You are. And then he's like, and then he started doing the impression again. He's like, nope, I tricked you again. See, I'm Donald Duck now. And he started doing the voice again. And then he was like, it's really good. Like, their acting and stuff is like really good. Like, it makes me want to go to Disneyland like really bad. I just always thought that like the people that worked at Disneyland were just like glorified cosplayers. I know that sounds mean, but I thought they were just like glorified cosplayers until I saw those videos. No, they're really good. They're really, really good. They're like better actors than the people that are in the movies. I would love to. Just so I can meet the people who dress up as the characters. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World. But now I really, really want to go. Like this guy, he goes to Disneyland and Disney World. And he's like a really, really good voice impersonator, and he meets up with like all these different characters. It's really good. The one in Florida. Which one is the one that has Epcot? The one in California? The Magic Kingdom? Is that in Florida? Okay, so the one in Florida just has a lot more. Okay. I swear, sometimes my solar battery charges my phone so much, and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I was using it earlier for like 3 hours, and it didn't charge my phone at all. But, this time I've been charging it for 2 hours, and it's gone from like 9% to 27%. I don't know why sometimes it just goes up way faster. Maybe because my phone's not hot because it's kind of chilly outside. Alright, well, I'm going to go back inside now and charge my battery, and then I'm going to go to bed in a couple hours, and then I'll be back on tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, Jazzy.